welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. If you're new, my name is Autumn. I have two little girls, Alani, who is 5, and Emmy, who is 2.5. So Alani will be starting kindergarten this school year. I've been gathering up a bunch of things to get us ready. If you missed my last video, we will be starting school July 17th. So I'm just trying to make sure I have as much ready as possible. There are some things that I know we're not going to need until a little further into the school year, but I don't want to be scrambling and thinking about a ton of different things that we will need for the future. So I'm trying my best to get as much as I can right now, get as much as I can organized, have things just ready to go so that when we approach the times that we need them, we have them all set. In my previous videos, I have mentioned that we will be using Torchlight Level K, which the theme for Torchlight Level K is Worldly Wisdom. We will be studying so many different countries and regions, and I'm just really excited to do that with Alani and a little bit with Emmy as well. One of the things that I have been very excited to get is this globe. So this globe actually plugs in. If you plug it in and switch it on, you can really see the constellations very well. That is something that Alani really enjoys. She likes to turn this on and look at the constellations. She has not learned about constellations yet. That is something that I will eventually teach her, but it's just something that is just an additional fun thing about this globe that she enjoys. And then another great thing about it is it comes with a set of flashcards with the flags and different information about different countries. So we've been having a lot of fun with this globe so far. We have not started school yet, so we haven't used it as part of the curriculum yet. But if you missed my summer homeschool video, I have been teaching Alani about maps, and part of that is the globe, land versus ocean, and all of that. And so we're actually going to be moving into looking at the globe a little bit closer soon. Another part of this haul is going to be books. I have a good bit of them to go through, so I will show you what I've recently purchased. We already had Explode the Code 1 and 2. Alani has finished A, B, and C, but I'm fairly confident we will finish 1 and 2 this school year. What I wasn't sure of is if we will be able to get to 3 and 4. I have no idea what the pacing's going to feel like or what it's going to be like for us, but I wanted to be prepared. So I got the teacher's guide for Explode the Code 3 and 4. And then I also have the book. As I flip through this book, it looks like if we get to Explode the Code 3, we will be working on Y making the long vowel sound. We'll also be working on silent E, the digraph SH, as well as some other digraphs. In my previous video, I talked about how we'll probably be able to get through 2 a day. Now, we're not going to be homeschooling every single day. Again, this is kindergarten. For my state, at least, I don't have to do anything specific for kindergarten. So I still want to make sure that we are taking it easy. I'm not pushing too much. But if we are able to get to 3, if we're able to get to 4, that's just a bonus. This collage workshop for kids book is actually part of the Torchlight curriculum, and it looks like so much fun. I don't know how often this book is going to be referenced, but there are so many different things that we're going to be able to do. This is going to be a book that we can continue to use for years for sure. This book is all about the arts and crafts and creativity. And not only are we going to make just such fun and beautiful things, but this book is just so fun and beautiful. It's so nice to just flip through it and look at all of the projects. I think that Alani and Emmy are going to absolutely love this. This pasting book is not part of the curriculum, but I thought it would just be a great addition to things that we are generally doing. Alani loved the cutting book, and it really helped her with mastering her cutting skills. I started her fairly later with cutting. There were just other things that I was trying to do to strengthen her fingers first, and she really just took off with that book. So I'm excited to get to the pasting. She's been waiting for this book, and I know she's excited about it as well. The purpose of this book is to really improve your child's ability to use scissors and glue. So they have little activities that allow them to work on those skills, and it gets progressively harder as the book goes on. I really like that. I appreciate that it helps to build your child's confidence, but it's also really fun for them to do as well. With all the talk that we have been doing about maps and countries and locations, I thought it would be really nice to have these books that were specific to the United States of America in our library. This first book is National Parks of the USA, and I'm really excited for us to just get around and visit different parks. We actually live near Valley Forge National Historic Park. That park is not in this book, but this book has a ton of wonderful parks that I hope we get to visit someday. I think this book is so beautifully illustrated. I think my only thing that I don't love about it is that some of the writing is in cursive. And that is completely fine for when Alani and I approach cursive, but I do wish there was a little less cursive in the book so that could be a lot easier for us to look through together before we get to the point where she is learning cursive. But other than that, and actually that's the same critique I have of the other book I'll show you, but other than that, it is a really beautiful book, and I'm so excited to explore it further with the girls. This book is called The 50 States, and honestly, I always kind of struggle with books like these. I love it, but it is one of those books where in the back it has all of the United States presidents, and I am one of those people that I know it's gonna drive me crazy however many years down the line when things are different. So I know that's absolutely silly to some, but I know that is something that will bug me, and I don't feel like buying the same book a million times, so I am going to just have to deal with it. But this is another book that is beautifully illustrated. The layout is so nice, and as I mentioned with the other book, my one critique is the cursive. I do wish that everything was just in print, so it was easier to look at and read through at all levels. That's gonna be it for the books. I'm gonna show you some of the things that I grabbed for math, and actually I guess the one could also be used for science. The first thing is this container of counters. I do like that it came with the container. I've seen red and yellow counters as well as red and white counters. These ones are a foam material rather than like the harder plastic, but the only reason I picked the red and white is because I just liked the colors better. So this is what the counters look like, white on one side and then red on the other. We have so many different things that we can use as counters, but the math curriculum did suggest these, so I figured I would at least get them. I was able to get them for a decent price. I may or may not actually need them, but I do have them just in case. When it comes to possibly not needing things, the centimeter cubes were the ones that I really wasn't sure that I would need. I bought 3 packs of them. Each pack had 20. I know this is just one bag, but I just consolidated them. I didn't see the reason for having a bunch. But these are the centimeter cubes. They come in lots of different colors. And again, I don't know that I will necessarily need them, which is why I just bought a few for now. But they were literally $1. So if we don't end up needing them for the exact part that I thought we would need them in math, there's something fun that the girls can play with at least. Another item I decided to get was a scale. Now, I am not done with all of the things that I needed for math, but I really am hoping that the rest of the stuff, the rest of the books even, I'm hoping that there are some things that I can take advantage of Prime Day sales on, and if not, maybe just buy over time. But this scale is the last thing that I got out of the math items. As I said, it also could be used for science, and I love that it has the measurement on it. I don't know if that's coming through right there, but it has measurements, so we'll be able to use this for liquids. We'll be able to use this for solids. It's gonna be really fun. I know the girls will really enjoy this one. That's gonna be it for this video though. By the time this video goes up, we will be back from our vacation in Hershey, PA. So hopefully I will be able to film enough to put up a video about what we got into while we were in Hershey. If you haven't seen my other curriculum videos, make sure to check those out. And if you're not yet subscribed, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. As always, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I really, truly appreciate the support, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.